Today's session will be on uh, data types. So Python data types. So yesterday we have covered variables. In this session we're gonna cover data types. So as I told you yesterday, variables can hold values, right? So this holds values, which means a is equals to 10. So a is the variable name and 10 is the value. And every variable has a data type. So whatever the value is going to take, every value has a data type. This 10 is a type, data type. Python is a dynamically typed language, so that hence we do not need to define the data type of the variable. See here, in generally in Java, how the things works in the sense, let's say example Java, if I want to declare like this, a is equals to 10, I cannot declare it directly. I need to go with type. Data type is integer, which means int a is equals to 10. If it is a char, I have to write char a is equals to, um, let's say, some abc or John. Okay, char, it is a character, right? So char. If it is a string, I need to go with str space a is equals to John. This is how things works in Java. But whereas in Python, you no need to give any data type. You can directly give a is equals to 10, a is equals to j, and a is equals to John. Data type. We don't need to define data type. It will understand. Yes, it will understand that 10 in the sense it is an integer, j in the sense it is a character, John is nothing but a string. But in Python, both J and John will be considered as strings itself. Okay. Next, as I told you, the variable a holds the integer value 10 in this statement. But here, the variable a stores the j string. But in the third statement, a variable stores the John as the string data type. Python interpreter will automatically interprets the variables a as integer type and here string. So which will which is the thing which this does the segregation of the data type in the sense interpreter. So interpreter will handle data types. Okay, this is a very important, guys. This is very important point. Okay, so Python enables us to check the type of the variable used in the program or the script. Python provides us the type function. We have the type function. This is the function. So what this type function will does, it will returns you, it will returns, which means it will gives you returns the data type, data type of the variable. So let's say I want to know I don't know what is data type of John. If I go with type A, if I execute this statement, it will returns you it is a str, which means string data type. This is the output you will get. If you give this command, you will get this output. Let me try this. Let me open up a new Python file. Python file. Okay. Mm. So here, as I told you, let me take a is equals to 10, b is equals to John. Okay. Now I want to print. How do I print? I can use the print method. Print, which is the method? It's a type method, right? So just directly type type of, what is the variable? I want to know the type of A. Okay, let me run this. So it will says it is a integer data type and A is a integer data type. So now I'll go with, I want to know the type of B. So for this, just if you execute this now, it will returns you string. See str, as just now I told you, right? This B belongs to str. See here, that's the thing which we discussed. Are we clear, guys? That's the use of the type function. What? No data type, huh? Float, yeah, we can use. Let me take C is equals to 10.1. So here I'll write print type of which one? C. So it should return the float. See here, 10.1 in the sense float. Are we good? Yeah. Next. So before going there, I'll give you what are the standard data types in Python. Now we'll discuss data types. How many data types? There are 5 types of data types. 5 types. First one. The first one is numbers, or you can say numeric. We'll use the technical word. Second one, dictionary, sequence type. Sequence types. Third one, numeric is done, sequence is done, next boolean. And the fourth one is set. And the last one, fifth one is dictionary. Okay, these are the types of data types in Python. How many? There are 5 types of data types in Python. First one numeric, second one sequence, third one boolean, fourth one set, fifth one dictionary. So among them there are few more sub categories. I'll show you with an example. Let's say what the, okay. So let's say we have a, let me take one layout. I'll take smart chart. Okay. So here I'll go with some, first let me go with 1 5. Okay. Go with this. Okay. Let me insert this. Okay. So here, so data types, I'll take this as data types. Data types in Python. The first one, numeric. Numeric. The second one, dictionary. Next one, boolean. One second. No, 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 no. I'll let me take this out. Numeric. The next boolean. Next we'll have set. Next we'll have sequence. These are the data types. Okay, among them, so we have how many data types? 5. So under numeric, we have sub. So under this, we have under numeric, we have integer. Next, we have float. Next, under dictionary, we have sorry, dictionary is the solo one. So we do not have any sub. Under set, set is also one. The last one, sequence. Under sequence, we have strings. Then we have list. Next, we have last tuples. Okay, these are the types of types in Python. Okay, 1 second, guys. Let me take the orientation. So we have how many data types? 5. Among them, this integer. So under data types, under integer we have numeric, integer and float, dictionary that is solo data type, and booleans and set, and the last one sequence. Under sequence we have 3 types: strings, list, tuples. Any doubts as of now? We'll discuss one by one. Let me share this in the group. Okay, we'll paste it later. But it's just unable to connect. We'll leave this. So under numeric, we have first one. What is the first one? You have to speak. Yeah, integer and float. These are the 2 types. Under sequence, yes, first one, strings, tuples, list. These are the types of, these are the data type. Very, very important, guys. Very, very important. Okay. These 2 are very important. List and tuples are very important. List and tuples and these 2, set and dictionaries. So you are going to use all of them, but mostly you'll go with list, tuples, and dictionaries and sets. Okay. Let me give you example one by one. First one. So here, this is an example for integer, and this is the example for string, and this is example for float. Okay. Now instead of type, I'll go with just value. Print A, print B, print C. So now instead of integer, string, float, the type of data type, it will print the actual values. Let's see this. See here, A is a integer, it had got printed, and B John, it got printed, and the C float, it got printed. These are the examples for those. And so I want to be little bit descriptive. For this, I'll go with the value stored in A is A. The value stored in B is this. Next. So whatever I'll give in between double quotes, that will be printed as it is. The value stored in C is, so let me rerun this. What it says, the value stored in A is 10, the value stored in B is John, the value stored in C is 10.1, right? So along, you got the point, right? How to populate the data. Okay. Now I'll go with some that's done. Then I'll go with strings are done. Then it is a single string. What if I want to have multiple strings? Then I'll go with, that is a single string, guys. If I want to go with multiple strings, so then I'll take triple quote. See here, three quotes. Okay, three quotes. So now John is a nice guy. I want to print this as it is. See this. See the value stored in the first statement. What is the first statement? The value stored in A is 10. The value stored in B is string. See what is it? John is a nice guy. Next, once everything is done, it will go with the value stored in C is 10.1. If it is triple quotes, this is triple quoting. But if you remove triple quote, if you use just double quote, let's see this. What it says, double quote is not acceptable. So single quote, go with single quote. Now you see the difference. Okay, this is what it says. The John is not defined, right? So for this, now you see this. Now it will be printed in a single line if you use the single quote. Even if you use double quote, now you see here, double quote, double quote. Here, same thing. Joy is a nice guy. Invalid syntax because there is no double quote indentation. Okay. Sorry, double quote syntax in Python. Either you can use single or triple. Okay. Next one. First, we'll go with strings. Strings. A string is nothing but a collection of characters. That's it. String is nothing but collection of characters. A is equals to, just now we have seen, John is a collection of character and the type of A is string. Okay. Let me, there are few slicing operators and all those things. How do we access those? Let me show you that. I'll take one example. Then let me keep this all in a triple quote comment. So it is commenting. If you use the triple quote, starting and ending, everything will be considered as the comment. Okay. Now in string one, in string one, I have let's say I have uh, welcome to Python sessions. So this is the string. Okay. So I want to print that string. Print just str1. That's it. You run this now. See, welcome to Python session. This got printed. Okay. Now, so we have a slice operator. We have a slice operator, slice operator to perform operations on strings. Okay, to perform operations on strings, we use slice operator. You know how that slice operator looks like? Colon. Colon is the slice operator. Okay. So I want to access first first two characters, only W, E, V. How can I access in the sense? I can access. So before doing that, okay, let me first print that. Print str1 slice operator for this from 0 to how many characters? Two characters. See, see here. Only first two characters got printed. I want to take three characters. First three characters. See, well, you are getting right. So I have already prepared one. This is called indexing. This will be this 0, 3 are called indexing. I'll show you that in detail. So, so here let's say we have a string str is the variable name. Okay. Now hello Python is the string. Let's say how the indexing how this hello Python is stored in memory. HELLO space is also considered as the character. Okay, so that's the reason space. Now Python Python hello Python. So there are two types of indexing in Python: positive indexing, negative indexing, or you can say forward indexing, backward indexing. Always we'll go with forward indexing. Forward indexing starts with 0. Okay. What is the value stored in 0? H. What is the character stored in sixth index value? P. What is the value stored in 10 index? That is O. See how many characters are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But it is 12. There are 12 characters in our string, right? These are the 12 characters in our string. But the index value is showing as 11 because here it starts with 0. Forward indexing always starts with 0. Okay, consider that. Okay, by taking that into the consideration, we'll discuss after completing forward indexing about backward indexing. Okay, we'll complete first forward, then we'll go to backward. That is negative indexing. Let's say str of 0, we use square brackets along with index value to access the characters in the string. Whatever the string stores having this hello Python, if you want to access this h, you need to take the variable name along with the open and close square braces along with the last one, the index value. The index value you have to give. Let's say str of 0. Str of 0 consists of what? H. Str of 1, E. Str of 2, L. So you can have str1, str2, str3, guys. Now this is forward indexing. Let's say str of 10. What is the str of 10 consist? Str of 10 consist 0. Are you getting, guys? Do you have any doubts on this, guys? Any doubts on this forward indexing? Okay, fine. So at str 11th position, what do we have? We have n. This is how the positive indexing works. Now let's discuss about backward indexing. So backward indexing always starts with -1 from back. As the name suggests, it starts with backward. So now you forgot about this thing. You just forgot about this one. Okay. Now indexing starts with -1. str -1 consists of what? N. str -1 consists of what? N. In the similar way, str -2 consists of O. In the similar way, str -10, str -12 consists of H. Okay. So here, what is the length of this string? What is the length of this string? How many characters? Length is nothing but number of characters in the string. What is the length? How many characters in the? No, 12. Number of characters. Even this space is also considered as the character. See how many characters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 characters, right? The length of the string is 12, but index value is 11 because index value always starts with 0. Okay. So you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 characters are visible, but the index value always starts with 0 to access the characters in a string. In negative, index value is also -12. Exactly reverse. Length of the string is exactly quite opposite to minus in negative indexing. Are we clear? Now how to access the elements. So if I want to access whole string, whole hello Python, just I'll go with str with slice operator. That's it. It will prints the whole string. Next, I want to print from starting to end. So before the slice operator, starting position, after the slice operator, ending position will give. Okay. What is the starting position here? 0. What is the ending position here? 11. In the similar way, if we give 0 to 11, the whole string will get printed. 0 to nothing, whole print. Nothing to 12, whole print, whole string. If you mention nothing, it will take 0. Okay, at the initial state. If you mention nothing after the slice operator, it will take the length of the string. Here, starts with 0 and ends with 3, but it will not take 3. Okay, as I told you, 3 elements. 3 elements. You are giving 3 elements, 3 characters. 0 to 3 characters. 1, 2, 3. So it will print HEL in that case. Okay. Let's have, let's see in practical this string concept. Now let me, okay, here if I give just, whose mic is that, guys? Can someone mute yourself? I think Neha. Neha, you logged in through two devices. Okay, that's nice because there was some noise, background noise. Okay, see, if you print str1 directly, it will get printed. If you give str1 open and close braces with the slice operator, it will give you the same output. See here. So let's not use this. That's not a good practice. So now I'll go with, uh, anyone tell me to print Python on the console. How to print? From where to where? Just I want to print Python. Anyone? Tell me the starting and starting index value of p and the ending index value of n. 0 to 10. That's wrong actually. You see, 0 in the sense w, right? 10 in the sense space, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which means 10 in the sense 9 characters minus 1. Okay. So now you tell me what is the index value should I give? What is the starting? I want to print Python. Anyone? 11 to 10? What? 13? 11 to 14? Okay. That's yes. See here, Python. See, as I told you, always you need to subtract one. If you want this 16th character, you should go with 17. See here, always minus one. Okay. See Python. Anyone now? Anyone tell me what I want to print space to this space. I want to print this space, then to then space. Anyone? This space, there is a space, right? Space is also considered as the character, right? From this space to next t, next o, next space, I want to print four characters. How do I do this? So first print, then variable name str1, open and close, then slice operator. Now starting index, what is this? See here, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want the 10. I want the 10th character, which means 11. Let me run this. See here, space and then space. Are we good with this? 10 in the sense, no, see, if you go with 10, this is 11, right? This is 10th. So just you don't get that space. That's it. You don't get the space here. See, there is no space here. I'm trying to open. There is no space after O. But before T, there is a space. You get this? See here, output. Here, there is a space. Are we good? You are getting right? 11, 12. 12 is P. Actually, P is stored in 13 indexing, right? Index value of P is 13. See here, uh, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So if you want to print 11, you should give 12. Okay, always, because it starts with 0. Okay. Mm. What locators? Location of the characters in a string. This is called indexing. Locators are used in Selenium, not in Python. We don't have locators in Python. Okay, that's in Selenium. Okay, next. Uh, where were you? Yeah. Okay, fine. Next, I want to print up to fourth character. Let's say str1, open slice. Directly, I want to print 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to E. E is stored in 6, so I'll give 7. So now I will get welcome starting to 7 characters. See here. So it should print Python string 1 print slice operator. See here, starting to 7. Whatever you give before slice operator is a starting indexing point. Whatever you give after the slice operator, that is ending index value. Are we good? Next one, I want to print the whole string multiple times. So let's say I want to print str1 for the first time. I want to print again str1 second time, print str1. So 3 times. Now I have run this for 3 times. What if I want for 5 times? What if I want for 1,000 times? So I cannot write 1,000 times, right? For this, I'll go with multiplication operator. 2 times. str into 2. So welcome to Python sessions. Then again, welcome to Python sessions. I'll go with 10 times. So it will says welcome to Python sessions, welcome to Python sessions for 10 times. Okay. Next, concatenation. Concatenation is nothing but, let's say you have two strings. str1 consists of welcome to. Now I'll have one more string str2. In this will welcome to Python sessions by Hussein. So these are the two strings. I want to combine them. For this, I'll go with concatenation operator str1 plus str2. So what this will do, this will just welcome to sessions by Hussein. Okay. So for this, if you need a space, you can take this from here. So welcome to Python sessions by Hussein. It's just nothing but it will combines the two strings concatenation. Okay. Are we good about strings? Okay, fine. If you are good enough, we'll go now. We'll start on list. Okay. Very, very important list. The first we will discuss about list. What is a list? In Python, lists are similar to arrays in C. So these are similar to arrays in C. We have arrays in C language. Okay, these are very similar. List is a very similar thing to arrays. However, the list can contain data of different types. So this will consist of, this list has different data types. Okay, in a single list. In a single list, we can declare more than one different data type. The items stored in list are separated with comma. These are separated with comma operator. Okay, we use the comma operator to separate the items in the list. Okay, and enclosed, and these are enclosed within square braces. Enclosed in square braces. These are enclosed in square braces. Okay, we use slice operator to access the data of the list. So if you want to access the elements in list, we use slice operator, very similar to strings. Okay, we use the slice operator to access the elements or items from the list. The concatenation operator and repetition operator, these are the concatenation, and as you see here, this is concatenation operator and star is the repetition operator. We can use the same operator for multiplying and concatenating two lists as which works as very similar to the strings. If you want to repeat the list, you can go with multiple operator, that is repetition operator. Or if you want to join two lists, you can use the concatenation operator, that is plus. Are we good? If we are good, we'll see with an example. So let me comment this. So now list, example for list. So let's me have one list. The name of the list is 1. List 1 is what is list 1? Anybody tell me? What is list 1? Yeah, it's a name of the variable. Good. Now here I'll go with, as I told you, mm, it it enclosed in square braces, enclosed in square braces and separated by comma operator, separated by comma operator. So let me have some values, 12, 40 and one character. Let's say Python, and we'll have one more session, and we have 1.0. So these are the elements in the list. How many elements are there? Anyone? Yes, exactly. As I told you, the elements are separated by comma operator. So if there is one comma in the sense, the whole thing will be considered as the one element. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elements in the list. What is the length of the list? Anyone? What is the length of the list? What? No, the length is 5. As I told you, the very similar to strings, it starts with 0, 0, 1, 2. Yes, elements are 5. The length is 4. It starts with 0, 0, index value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The length of the list 1 is 4. Okay, next. So I want to print the type of, I want to confirm whether it is a list or not. How do I do this? I use the print next. What is the method to know the type of the data type? Type of data. Are you guys sleeping or what, guys? Type method along with name of the variable. What is the name of the variable? List 1. So it will give you the type of the data type. It says it is a list. Are we good? Next. So I want to print that list. For this, I'll go with just print that list 1. That's it. It will prints the whole list. Okay, printing the list. Now I'll use slice operator, slicing operator to print some particular elements. Let's say list 1, slice operator. I want to print first two elements. How do I do this? Anyone? Yeah, 0. Okay, 1. 1, it will take only one character, the first one, the first element. So for this, you should take 2. As I told you, 0, 1. But the position is, you need to subtract 1. Yeah, yeah. Okay, fine. So 12, 40. What if I want to print only Python, the third, or I want to print 1.0, only 1.0? How do I do this? Anyone? Mm, Print. Next. List 1. Slice operator. What is it? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, right? I don't want all. I want just 1.0. It says 5 is array out of, see, 0, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The length is 5, but the index value always 4, 4, 4. While you are accessing the element is different. While you are accessing from 0 to this particular position is different. So now 4. What if I want to access only this 12? 0. That's it. No slice operator here. Direct. If you are using slice operator, you must increase 1 plus 1 index value. Okay. If you do not use slice operator, you can directly take the position. I want to print the Python. So 0, 1, 2. If I give 2 here, the Python will get prints. See here. See, this is how you can access using index value without slice operator, with the slice operator. Next one. I want to uh, multiple my list 3 times. How do I do this? 3 times. How do I do that? I want to print list 1 3 times. List repetition operator 3. That's it. See, same up to 1.0. Again, it started with 12, ended up with 1.0. Again, started with 12, and it ended up with, right. Okay, this is how we can. It is very similar to yeah. Mm, mm. We'll take 0. See, that's it. See, okay. You know that you see the difference here. It is printed in the form of list, but here it is printed in the form of element. If you take slice operator, it will be printed in the form of list. If you do not take slice operator, it will print as the element. Okay. Any doubts, guys? Up to now? Yeah, tell me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, yes. 5 is the length. No, here there is no spaces. If you have space like this, it will be considered. See here, comma. If you have like, see, now space is there, along with you need to have. If you are giving characters, it should be if you are giving a string or group of characters, it should be in between single quote or double quote. Now how many elements? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here we use comma operator. Okay, comma operator is considered as the, here spaces won't be considered, but spaces will be considered if and only if comma, double quote, space, 1 space, 2 space, 3 space, 4 space, 5 spaces. Okay, now this whole 5 spaces is considered as one string. See here, you get this? So whatever you give in between double quote and in between commas, that will be considered as the, that will be considered as, or, 1 second guys, just give me a moment, let me take water. Okay. Okay, where were we? Acha. So, any doubts about list? Yeah, please go on. Mm. Index, huh? Ah, okay. We are not. Yeah, yeah. Go on. What's your doubt? Mm, mm, mm. Sure. Okay. If you are using slice operator, then the output will be in the form of list. Okay. If you are not using the slice operator, if you are trying to access the one element, then that will be considered as the element. That's it. If you have group of elements, that is a list. If you are accessing a single element, we are no, you are not printing the location. The index positions value. List one zeros positions value. We are printing the values, not the index values. We are accessing the elements with the reference of the index values. Indexing. Okay. We are accessing the items in the list. We are accessing the items in the list using the position, and that position is called as indexing. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the index values, indexing values, but not the items. See, whatever you have the data in the list are known as the items, not the values. Okay. Index value is different, items are different. Items are nothing but 1240 Python session 1.0 spaces. These are called as the items in the list. You are going to access those items with using index values. What is the index value here? 0, 0, 2. For if you're using slice operator to access multiple items, to retrieve, to access multiple items. See here, as I told you, to access the elements in the list, we use slice operator. If you want to access the elements, more than one element, we use the slice operator. If you want to access just one element, you can use the position. Like say now I will go with 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. Ses will be printed. Here see, ses will be printed. If you want to access single element, single item or element, you use the index value. More than one element, you use the slice operator. Any doubts? If you have again doubt, just open up. I'm ready to explain again. Okay. Do not get confused. If you know this topic, you'll come to know what is tuple. You'll come to know set. You'll come to know dictionary and all those things. The whole thing is based upon this indexing. If you want to slice the whole list, okay. You want to print whole list, right? Yeah. You can go like this or open and using slice operator. See here. I'm not giving starting and ending. Nothing. I'm giving nothing. See here. It printed all thing, which means 0 to end. You are giving just slice operator. That's it. So whatever the elements you have in this list, that all get printed using just a slice operator. No need to give. Okay. And here, if I give, let me take negative indexing minus 2. See here, right? It's supposed to print says, right? Oh, sorry, sir. Minus 1, minus 2. Guys, negative indexing won't starts with 0. Minus 0, do you have any minus 0? You don't have, right? Minus 1, minus 2. So it will get print 1.0, right? In mathematics also we don't have minus 0, right? In negative indexing, it's always starts with minus 1. Okay. If you go with minus 1, it will print just those spaces. See here, these are the spaces. Okay. If you go with 3, it will give you ses. See, session. Sorry, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Okay. Any doubts about list? Okay. If you are clear about this, tomorrow we will discuss about tuples, dictionaries, and what do we have on list? What index? On index values. Fine. See, as I told you just now, index value. See this. This is the whole string. Okay. Let's take the string or list. Here, always index value starts with the number of elements in the string 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 elements are there, but the index value starts with 0. That's what I'm saying. Always it starts with 0. Index value starts with 0. If you want to access H, you'll go with 0. If you want to access O, you'll go with str4. Then you can access this O. You need more explanation on this? Okay. Okay, fine. Says. Yeah. No, no, no. Slice operator is used to access the multiple elements, multiple items. So if you want to access 12, you don't need slice operator. If you want to access multiple elements, more than one element, you need the slice operator. See here. Let me delete this. Let me delete. Yeah, I'm giving. See, I want to access Python. Only one element. Okay. So let me run this. Nothing. Okay. No output here. Okay. This is a fresh list. Okay. From first I'm telling you. Okay. I want to print just Python. Okay. I want to access one element. What is the position of the element? 0, 1, 2. I want to access the single element. So now list, open and close, square braces, 0, 1, 2. Just I'll give 2. This is accessing a single element. It will get printed Python. If I want to access the 1.0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the index value is 5. So I got these two. I want to access to I want to access third element. What is the third element? Says, right? So it will be confusing. Let me clear this session. Okay. So Python session. Python is the second element, third element, session. So there are two lines of code. I don't want to use two lines of code. So I'll go with two slice operator. It starts with 2 now. It starts with 2. 0, 1, 2. Python will get printed. I want to access the third element also. So if I go with 3, it won't get print. See here, only one element get print now. See here, only Python. So third character minus 1. Always slice operator increases by one position. Okay. See here, Python session. Before that, see here, accessing more than one element from the list at a single using one single statement. Are we clear? Or still do you want me to explain? No, huh? Okay. You tell me. Okay. You tell me. I want to access this session. How do I print? How do I access? Print. Name of the variable. Mm, okay. 3, yeah. Okay. Right. Session. Right. This is single element accessing of single element. Okay. Here you don't need a slice operator. Now I want to access from 12 to session. 12 session. Print list 1. 0 to I want till session 4. Okay. You got this right? That's it. That's it. Simple. Exactly. Exactly. The slice operator is nothing but from to this, from to. That's it. Nothing. Index value. Index value. That's it. Okay. Use the technical words always. You'll come to know because by day, you'll if you are practicing using those technical terms, that will get easy for you. Okay. Are we clear, guys? Neha, are we clear? Fine then. Uh, that's all for today. And tomorrow we're gonna discuss on tuples.